all you need to know about SpaceX Cargo Dragon. SpaceX is an aerospace company that is seeking to make mankind an interplanetary species. Even though it is not owned by any government, the company has been able to make incredible milestones. In this video, we discuss the SpaceX Cargo Dragon, an underrated part of the company's business model. Let's dive into the piece of technology that makes SpaceX the favorite of many space agencies around the world. In the eyes of wider audiences, Elon Musk is more closely associated with Tesla, the electric car company, than with SpaceX, the aerospace company. Even though Elon is CEO of both, he has no favorites and splits his time and effort evenly between the two. Even though Tesla has changed the automotive industry significantly, SpaceX's contributions to spaceflight might even be more revolutionary. SpaceX was founded in 2002. Since then, it has become the premier contractor for major space agencies, such as the European Space Agency, ESA, and the National Aeronautics Space Agency, NASA. NASA was able to send mankind to the moon in the late 1960s with limited technology. So how come they now prefer SpaceX to handle most of their missions? The thing about SpaceX, which sets it aside from the competition, is that the company has developed a special technology that allows it to reuse its rockets. This is a massive development that has made spaceflight missions cheaper and more sustainable. Imagine if, after driving your car to the office, it broke down completely and you've had to buy a new one. That was how the entire aerospace industry operates. However, with SpaceX's innovations, companies don't have to rebuild a rocket from the start for every mission. Missions cost as much as $1 million instead of the multi-millions it would have cost if everything was being done from square one. For this reason, SpaceX has won so many contracts from companies like NASA and ESA. These are government-backed, publicly funded agencies that hardly run out of cash. They have granted SpaceX contracts to transport equipment to space stations in outer space. They have also granted contracts to SpaceX for the launch of satellites and other spacecraft. One of the key pieces of technology which SpaceX uses to get these missions done is the SpaceX Cargo Dragon. Like the main SpaceX products, the SpaceX Cargo Dragon is also reusable. The Dragon is usually sent on resupply missions to the International Space Station, ISS, which is in orbit around the Earth with a crew of about 7 astronauts from all over the world. Supplies taken include food and drinks, as well as mission-relevant materials that can be anything at all, ranging from soil to electronic parts. So far, the SpaceX Cargo Dragon has undergone a total of 27 total launches and 25 visits to the ISS. It can carry up to 7 passengers from Earth into orbit and beyond. It has a height of 26.7 feet, a diameter of 13 feet, a capsule volume of 328 cubic feet, a trunk volume of 1,300 cubic feet, a launch payload mass of 13,228 pounds, and a return payload mass of 6,614 pounds. These figures are merely intended to create a more accurate picture of how powerful a spacecraft is. To help the SpaceX Cargo Dragon navigate, it has been equipped with 16 Draco thrusters. These thrusters orient the spacecraft during flight and help it stay on course. Each of these engines is capable of providing 400 newtons of force in a vacuum. Since the SpaceX Cargo Dragon is reusable, it is equipped with a parachute system that helps it land safely in the sea. These consist of 2 drogue parachutes to stabilize the spacecraft following re-entry and 4 main parachutes to further decelerate the spacecraft prior to landing. Now that we've had a close-up of the SpaceX Cargo Dragon, it is evident why it's such a powerful ship. The awesome thing is that SpaceX has also announced plans to come up with a newer version, the SpaceX Cargo Dragon 2. This will allow SpaceX to undergo more missions for a cheaper price tag. Even though SpaceX as a company is in a league of its own, they do have some competitors. These are mainly Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin, led by Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos, respectively. The main thing about these companies is that they are more focused on commercial space flight than technical missions. However, Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin recently sued NASA for awarding a contract to SpaceX, indicating that they might want to enter that aspect of the industry soon. In spite of this lawsuit, SpaceX is still far above the competition. even though Blue Origin recently crewed a spacecraft to the edge of the atmosphere, a feat which was followed by Virgin Galactic, SpaceX had no reason to join in. In any case, the SpaceX Dragon capsule is crazy impressive. One can only imagine just how powerful the newer version will be. Other than their reusable rockets and reusable capsules, SpaceX has a lot of other tricks up its sleeve. It also has developed special spacesuits to help astronauts safely get to space. In addition to this, SpaceX is developing a new rocket to help mankind get to Mars. SpaceX is well and truly the leading company in the aerospace industry. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you've learned much about the SpaceX Cargo Dragon. It's quite an impressive spacecraft and plays a bigger part in SpaceX's success than most people realize. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel. We have a large catalog of videos that will broaden your understanding on this and on other topics. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy the video. Until next time, have a good day. Catch you later.